What's up, cooking peeps? It's Wednesday! How you guys doing? It's Wednesday. It's time to talk kitchen gadgets, cooking, and everything else related to the kitchen. So, let's do this. So how you doing? It's Wednesday. We are on the week after the 4th of July. We're recovering from the 4th of July because let me tell you, they went crazy in our neighborhood. They were blowing fireworks off all over the place. We were sitting out on our deck and after the fireworks went off, you could actually feel the debris coming down on you. We just made some sausage and corn on the cob and some French fries and all that fun stuff. Had a little mango margarita, right? And we had a good old time. We didn't light any off on our own. We didn't bother to go buy any, so more room for some kitchen stuff, right? So today we're going to talk about a few things that I have new in the kitchen, an update on a mixer we have coming, and then we're going to take your questions. So let's go. So we have 3 new gadgets in the kitchen. Eric gave me some limeade. It's nice and tangy, so I feel like cheeky, right? We got 3 new things here in the kitchen today, so let's see what we have. The very first thing that we have is this Sous Vide. The very nice people at Quiznos sent this for us to try out. I've never done Sous Vide before. Have you guys done Sous Vide? If you have, let me know down in the comments. I've always wanted to do this. This is a 1,000-watt. Put your ingredients in a sealed bag, attach the sous vide to a water-filled pot, set time, temperature, and press start. I think Eric wants to do a sous vide steak. I guess you sous vide it and then you sear it off, right? So this is the Quiznos. Put a link down in the description. We're going to try this baby out. Let's see about this thing here. Sweet. I like it already. Warranty card. Here's a little manual how to use this thing, which I'm definitely going to have to read because I've never done this before. So here is how it comes in the package. This thing is, whoa, really, really cool. Wow. This is awesome. You know, when people started doing sous vide, these machines were very expensive. Some people are paying $1,000 for a sous vide machine. And now they've really come down in price. They've gotten a lot more popular. And this thing is cool. So basically, this looks like a giant clip here. And what you do is you get a pan of water. We'll probably use like a stock pot or a Cambro or something like that. And you just fill it up with water, attach this baby on here, and then you set the controls on here. So I think you just program the temperature, the time, and you let her rip. What's great about sous vide is technically there's no way that you can overcook meat. Because if you want your meat to be, I don't know,
medium rare.
Medium rare. So you're going to do it like about 130 maybe? 130, 135. You just set it for 135. You put your meat in there and it cooks it to 135. There's no way for it to go over because the water is only 135. And what this does is it basically monitors the water and keeps it at that exact temperature And so it can never overcook. So you can just leave it in there for hours, right? And then when you're done, you take it out, you dry your steak off, and then you sear it, right? We're going to sear it on a hot, a cast iron pan. Cool, right? Wow, this thing is amazing. This is really cool. So this is the Cuisinart Sous Vide circulator. Link will be in the description for that, but stay tuned. We're going to do a little sous vide, right? Mm-hmm. Awesome. Hey guys, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday! Guess what? The weekend's coming up, right? Okay, the next thing we have is a lame. And basically what a lame is, it's a razor blade that you use for scoring bread. And the reason you score bread is you want to make little cuts in the top of the bread because that allows the bread to expand and it gives you that crustiness on the top because it basically explodes, right? And it gives you that nice crusty stuff on the top and it allows it to expand. So this is a lame and this is the Odell's, I don't know how to pronounce that, artisan bakery lame. And you can basically just use a razor blade, but it's easier with the lame because it has a handle on it, right? So you can just, it makes it a lot easier and it makes you, make more sophisticated cuts. So how lame is it not to have a lame, right? So this is a lame and in here we have a little bag and then we have our lame. So it's basically like a little metal stick, right? This one's made out of solid stainless steel. And in this little bag we have some razor blades. And let me get one of these blades out. You have to be really careful not to cut yourself. Right? So we're going to take the blade out here and whew, I don't want to cut myself. So what we're going to do is we're just going to stick this in on this side and we're going to stick it in on this side and our lame is ready to go. So with this you can just score your bread like gives you a lot more, precision using one of this. And this is sharp as I don't know what, right? So this is a lame. It came up in the Facebook group recently about, there was like a little video out there on people making really fancy, intricate cuts. It almost looked like a leaf on there, and they basically used a lame. So this is what it looks like with the blade on there. Pretty cool, huh? Not lame at all. So this is a lame for slashing your bread. Oh, cheeky. Chicken. So the very last thing, this is, I say I got it for free. Because I was on this website and I had bought some other stuff. And it was like, if you paid over $35 or something, you got free shipping. But I didn't have $35 on there. So I was like, well, let me buy something else and bring it up over $35 so then I get the free shipping. So it was either don't buy it and pay the shipping or buy it and not pay the shipping. So I figure I got this for free, right? And what this is it's a stainless steel pizza cutter. And it looks kind of cool, huh? This is the type, we have some that are like pizza wheels that you go like this and you slice. But this one, you actually slice this way. So this is our pizza cutter. And this wasn't very much. I think this was like $9 or something, if that. but it was technically free. Eric said, oh no, that wasn't free because, you know, you paid for it. And I'm like, well, I would have paid for shipping, so I got the cutter. And this is how it looks. So you take this off, and this is our pizza cutter. Woo, and it is sharp. So this is an Altair is the brand name. And pretty much when you have your pizza, you're just gonna cut like this. You go from one side of the pizza, wham. The other side of the pizza, wham. So just like this, it's like wham, 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 right? You can do all your cuts just like that. And this is a really, really sharp blade. So, whoosh, 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 and you've cut your pizza. That's pretty cool, huh? So this is the Altair pizza cutter. This will be, the link will be in the description. Wow, this limeade is really, really good. Really tangy. So, something came up this week. You guys know that I ordered that mixer, the Kenmore Ovation. And I've been patiently waiting because they had like this release date of like a month out. So I've been patiently waiting for this mixer. And we talked about this last week because we went on there, or Eric got an email. It was priced at $459.
$449 dropped down to $399.
$449. He got an email that the price dropped, so they refunded him $50. Well, I was on Amazon, you know, minding my own business. And Amazon has it listed on there for $349. So Sears had it originally for $449. They dropped the price to $399, and Amazon has it for $349. So it's $100 less than what Sears originally had it, and $50 less for what Sears has it now. So my first reaction was, what? I can get it cheaper on Amazon than it came on Sears' own website? That's kind of strange. Sears is often these silly little points that I don't care about. And so we canceled our order on Sears, and we said we'll just order it on Amazon. It's actually fulfilled by Amazon, so they must have shipped some to Amazon. So we canceled our order on Sears, and we were going to go to order it on Amazon. Well, then I looked at Sears the next day, and Sears is showing they're unavailable. So I don't know what the deal is. Sears must have sold out of them. I don't know, but they're still showing on Amazon, so we ordered one on Amazon. And I think the expected date is around July.
Later in the month than it was.
Like maybe a week later than what Sears was saying that they were going to ship them. So we've officially ordered it from Amazon. We're supposed to get it, I think, July 25th. I'm not exactly sure as our delivery date. And we got another $50 off, so we officially have gotten $100 off of that mixer. So first, when they lowered the price last week, I was like, are they not selling them? And now I'm like, it seems like they're sold out of them, but Amazon has them. So I don't know. Hopefully we will get one.
And save a little money.
And save a little money in the process.
And not have to play with those stupid points.
Yeah, the points are, Sears only does that to get you back in the store, and I don't want to go back in the store, right?
$25 at a time.
Yeah, so they're going to give you $100 with the points, but you can only use $25 each month for 4 months.
And they expire each month.
And you
can't buy gift cards. So you can't lump it all together.
Yeah. I don't know what I would want to buy at Sears for $25.
Router bits, maybe?
Yeah. So, questions for this week. So, how you guys doing? If you're not in my Facebook group, come on over. There's a link in the description. On Facebook is Amy Learns to Cook under groups. Let's see. Can I leave dough rise overnight, or would that be too long? Yes, you can. There's actually an entire book on overnight rising overnight. Hold on a second, let me grab it. Okay, here's the book. This is the Brother Juniper's bread book. It's The Slow Rise as Method and Metaphor. It's by Peter Reinhardt. Wow, and the foreword is actually by M.F.K. Fisher. We're going to talk about some of her books later. She's like one of my big influences. And he talks about the slow rise method because one of the things, we're going to do a video about yeast. How yeast works and when you use what kind of yeast and when. But one of the things I can tell you is bread, the flavor of bread develops the longer it rises. And when you create something called a pre-ferment, basically what you do is you make a little bit of dough the day before, you keep it in the refrigerator and you add it to your dough to even give you more flavor. But another method for getting flavor is taking your dough and putting it in the refrigerator and let it rise slowly. And then take it out, let it rise, warm up and rise, then bake it off. This is developing the flavor. It's sort of the same thing about sourdough. Sourdough, you have your starter in there and you're basically feeding your starter. Every time you take some out, you put some more in. And it's basically fermenting is what it is, and it gets more sour and more sour and more sour. So that is like a seriously long slow rise, right? Is to use a starter. But you can get some of that flavor development if you allow bread to rise slowly. And there's this big debate about yeast and whether you use instant yeast versus active dry yeast versus compressed yeast. We're going to do an entire show about yeast. But one of the things I can tell you is the longer you let it rise, the more flavor develops. And that's just the bottom line. So the question is, can I leave my dough overnight and let it rise, or that would be too long? If you do it overnight, I would do it overnight in the refrigerator. So you get a nice slow rise on it. When you take it out, you let it warm up, you shape it, you put it in the oven, you will get way more flavor than you will using some of this instant bam yeast, right? Where you get one rise, two rises in the oven. That's plain sandwich bread, and that's not, you're not going to get the flavor out of it as you will if you slow that rise down. And we're going to be talking way more about that. But just a dirty answer to the question of can you leave dough out to rise overnight? You can, but you can do it in the refrigerator. And this is a great book. This is Brother Juniper's bread book. This is all about using the slow rise method. Fantastic book. I'll leave a link in the description for this as well.
Just a quick question.
What's up?
Do you get brownie points if you have like a wine refrigerator that's above the temperature of a refrigerator, but definitely not room temperature, so 40 to 50 degrees?
Well, yeah, we bought a wine refrigerator specifically to do a slow rise method on bread, and unfortunately I haven't been able to do that. I didn't have time to test it all, and now my wine refrigerator broke. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll take it in to try to get it fixed. I think those things are notorious for breaking down. So, yeah. But yes, the answer is you can let it rise overnight. You just want to do it in the refrigerator. So I had a question about the Kenwood K-Mix. They also make a mixer called the K-Mix. If I would do a review on that. Unfortunately, the K-Mix isn't sold here in the U.S. So unless I figure out how to convert it from 220, I can't really use it here. But I would love to test a K-Mix. What else do we have? Oh, gosh, tons of questions. You know, I'm so sorry. I read all of these, but I obviously can't answer all of them. How we get carpal tunnel. But believe it or not, I get notification for every single comment, and I read every single comment. So we did get the Kenwood out of the box. I filmed unboxing. That should be up soon. I gotta get it to my editor, right? Eric. I really appreciate all the comments. Someone, is it simply a pressure cooker or is it double as another appliance like an Instant Pot on the Cosori? Yes, the Cosori. I'm going to tell you the Cosori and the Instant Pot. Cosori is an Instant Pot twin, right? That's all I got to say. It does all the same functions, and I love my Cosori pressure cookers. I would not hesitate to get one. So some people are commenting about the name of the Smeg mixer. I don't know what to tell you. It's an unfortunate name, but it is a nice looking mixer. So we will be doing a test of the Smeg soon. So stay tuned, because I'm looking forward to seeing what the Smeg can do. So I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. I hope you had a great 4th of July. I hope you're staying cool, because the heat is disgusting, right? That's what we say. The heat is disgusting. Here it is so humid and ugh, right? But, you know, in a few months we'll be complaining that it's too cold. So it was a little mild over the weekend here, not overly mild, but a lot of that heat burned off a little bit. So we've been enjoying that. So I hope you're having a great week. If you have any questions about any of the items or anything we've talked about, go ahead and leave a comment. Don't forget to join my Facebook group. We are having a great time. I'm on there all the time. So if you have a question, you know, at any one time, you could just ask me, because I'm on and off of Facebook, you know, multiple times a day. So my Facebook group is www.facebook.com/groups/Amy Learns to Cook, right? You can also catch me on other social media. I'm at Pinterest and Twitter at Amy Learns to Cook, and Instagram, I'm at Cooking with Amy. Have a great week. Oh,
He shamed you.
Eric is back on Facebook. He was on Facebook exactly 9 years ago, and he refused to get back on Facebook. He was only on there for a short time, but he's back on Facebook. He is in the group, and it was motivated by someone who, my buddy, who created a really cute graphic about me and how I feel about the Sunbeam mixer. It was totally jumped on there so he could see it. So yes, Eric is back on Facebook. He is in the Facebook group if you want to chat with him. And come join us, and you can take a look at the picture. It is hilarious. Mm.